everyone. How you doing? It's Tuesday. I figure I would just check in somewhat quick. I literally just finished taking a shower, so I have a towel on my head. So I can't tell if I can hear myself or not, so that's fine. Either way, I have gotten a little bit of extra work on this shawl today. I'm starting up the lace patterning now. Literally as we speak, I'm on the second row. Out of I don't even know how many. I'm on the orange. So I've made some progress since the last time we all talked. I've already done the last increases on it, and I just kind of am working on this row. It's probably going to take me a good hour or so. Just on how many stitches. There's like 700 and some odd stitches on there. Yeah. Other than that, I have been watching a little bit of Outlander today. Also been listening to I Am All In, which is the podcast where Scott Peterson, the person that played Luke in Gilmore Girls, watches back every single episode and like weighs in on everything. That I've been watching or listening to a little bit of. I finished up Buried Bones yesterday and just went right into this one. I have watched the entire first season of Gilmore Girls in anticipation for listening to these episodes. I think going forward, I told MPI this already, but I think going forward, I'm going to go ahead and watch one episode per episode listening, just because like this binge part of it wasn't like, I don't know. There's something about like I got a little bit intimidated by the number of episodes or something. Because now I think Scott Peterson and the gang are all on like season 4. So yeah, I figure what I'll do is I will actually listen through the rest of season 1, and then I will go ahead and listen through the past episodes of Wine and Crime for at least 10 or 15 of them, because I'm like 2 years behind, and then switch from that to going to season 2, and then once I finish season 2, going back to Wine and Crime. So like back and forth until I finish it. I'm about 2 years behind in that one and 2 years behind in And That's Why We Drink. It's part of the reason why I've been a little bit quiet recently. I've been trying to listen and watch through everything that's on my lists of things to watch. Mind you, yeah, each episode of Wine and Crime is like minimum of 2 hours. So it's like a whole podcast or so. Not podcast, a whole like stream and something like that. So it's been why I've been quiet, and haven't really been watching a lot of streams during this time frame that I've been taking off. Mostly for my own mental health. I need to get rid of, not really get rid of, but I need to start listening and watching through the list. It's out of control. Let's just put it this way: And That's Why We Drink episodes, they're all on my YouTube watch later list, which is almost 200 strong right now. Yeah. So I figure, you know what? Let's go back to the episode that I know I watched recently on there and just put them all on the watch later list, and I'll just keep watching them in order. Though technically I can listen to them, but that's a whole other story. So basically, I'm taking off all of July and August just to kind of do that as I'm crafting things and trying to finish up things. I haven't really been very successful with finishing things for Stash Dash and getting those photos up, but I have been finishing a few things. A lot of the ends are still not woven in, which is usually the last step before pictures, but I've been taking pictures just so that way y'all can see what kind of progress I've made. When I finish an item, like finish an item, I'll go ahead and I'll take pictures and make sure those get up as well. Let's see if you can actually see me. Yeah, there's been a lot I've been thinking about over the past couple days, but I did spend all day yesterday, like literally all day. I woke up at 8, and by 8:30 I was already playing Dreamlight Valley. I was literally playing until just before I stopped for the night to go to bed, and that does include like having dinner at my desk with MTI. That's, yeah, kind of what we do sometimes when I'm in the middle of something or when he's in the middle of something, being like, hey, let's just eat upstairs, even though we have a perfectly good dining room table downstairs. Just saying. I'm trying to figure out what else. Yeah, so playing 12 hours yesterday kind of maybe a little bit burnt out, but not really. I've been trying to level up all the characters that I have opened so far. I've gotten to a point in the game where I'm in the middle of the storyline, but the storyline, I've gone as far as I can go essentially without leveling all of my characters up and like doing all the side quests that I've been putting off for a while. So I've been doing that. Let's see, yesterday and a little bit of the day before, I did spend a lot of time um, getting ingredients to make 30 ingots, which essentially there's 5 of one material and 5 of the other that you have to collect. And I had one of the other. I had plenty of the other. It's just the the iron part of it that I needed to find. So I was basically for about, I'd say about 6 or 8 hours out of that, going back and forth between the 3 different areas in that game that have these particular materials I need to make it. And once I finally got it, I pretty much had a party. But while if I had gotten bored of it for about 5 minutes, I went and I did some planting of crops and things. And I managed to level up Minnie completely. The Fairy Godmother, I am about halfway through the bar of level 9, so that's not bad. After that, I'm hoping to do Stitch, because Stitch is also another gardening one. So, it's just a matter of, hey, I think I might spend a couple of days in game just kind of running around with a couple characters that do mining and things like that as well, just to kind of like just to level them up as fast as I possibly can. I've gone, let's see, now that I've done Minnie, I have done Mickey, Goofy, Scrooge, I think. I'm not sure. I have to double check, but I know I have finished at least 4 because I got the achievement Dreamlight bonus for that. So, trying to think of what else. We don't have much going on this week, MTI and I am planning on doing the Whip and Chat thing tomorrow from 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern. By the time you see this, I'll probably have already finished for the day, but that's fine. Or finished for the day, but the week will pass already. Anyway, I don't know. I've been feeling okay. I feel bad for being antisocial and not really like visiting people's channels, but I need to finish this, I think, for my own mental health, this little project of mine. Let's just put it this way. The reason I decided I wanted to watch Outlander today is I am back in the beginnings of season 4 and they just premiered season 7. I wanted to do a rewatch so that I remembered kind of what happened last season. And also, well, because it's Outlander, and that's kind of one of my jams right now. So basically, just watching it through and hoping to catch up with real time with them this week. We'll see. I don't know if it will happen, but yeah, like I said, I'm trying to do a better balance of TV watching and listening to things. I've spent a majority of the weekend and even all of yesterday while I was playing Dreamlight Valley, listening to these podcasts that I mentioned, just to kind of get all my goals done. It's an easy way of getting all the knitting or crocheting or whatever project that I happen to be working on, whatever crafty rabbit hole I'm going down. It's easier to either watch or listen to something that's on my lists and there has been times where I just like, oh, I just want to listen to some music for a little while, and then I'm like, no, I need to finish this list. Let's see. Other than that, I don't think there's much else I should talk about. Obviously, as you can tell, I've gotten about a quarter, maybe if that, of this row done. The marker for the halfway point is somewhere over here. Where is it? Am I lying? It's over here. Okay, right here. Hotkey, right here. So that means I'm almost halfway done with the row. Woohoo! Dang, I talked a lot. Anyway, either way, I'm gonna go ahead and finish working on this row. I'm also going to go ahead and finish watching more Outlander. Like I said, I'm hoping to finish this week. Tina didn't stream today, so it made it a little bit easier to kind of like, okay, well, I don't have to stop what I'm listening to. And so what I did was I did a lot of logging of my reading this morning. I knew there was something I forgot to tell you. I did the logging of my reading after like 2 weeks, as I had the brain space to do it. I've actually also grabbed all of the along stuff from Walsh Central, who mostly posts all of their works in progress and things on Instagram, and I tend to grab all of that and put that into our threads. So yes, there were quite a few entries put in today because of that reason. But like I said, it's been a couple weeks since I did that. Like I said, no brain power. You can tell over the past couple weeks have been really bad. I've started to feel a little bit better. Yeah, mostly trying to watch what I eat, because when I get in that like funky headspace, I start eating, for lack of a better word, crap food. So a lot of fast food has been happening over the past couple weeks, and so that obviously does not help with depression, etc. So this week I'm spending a little bit more time just kind of behaving myself, and a lot more water in me. Speaking of which, I'll go and do another hydrate, but trying to get through the water bottle again every day has been a problem. But going back down to 1 cup of coffee every day will also help that, but I don't know. I was a little foggy yesterday with the only the 1 cup, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I'm feeling pretty good today, so that's something. It's the third day without 2 cuppas. Like during my whole like depression bit, and when I was up in the middle of the night, sleep schedules be wonky. Yeah. NDI should be having something coming in the mail today. Not sure if it is or not. He says so. He says that's what the tracking says, but I'm not really believing it because, this thing has been delayed for an entire month now. It's his new Fitbit. His old one kind of gave up the ghost, and so he's been dealing with a lot of back and forth with the company, but not through no fault, I don't think, of the company, but I think it's just because it is very much, how do I put this? He's not good with confrontation, so so when he had to tell the customer service people, hey, like this thing has not come in yet, like what the bleep, like help me out here, like send me this thing out, like what's going on? And I'm like, dude, you want me to get on the phone? I can definitely play the Karen for you if you want and get it done. I mean, I hate being on the phone just as much as him, but I can definitely take more conversations after working customer service, or how long of my life. Anyway, it's been a busy couple of days for me. I may have been spending a lot of time playing Dreamlight Valley, but I was definitely thinking a lot of all the things that are coming up in the next couple months. I think I've decided that August will be a 1 stream a month thing still, but in September I'm going to be going back up to two streams a week. One is going to be somewhat shorter stream depending on how long it takes, but I'm planning on going back to Wednesdays being the day that I go ahead and work on one section of a painting, of a diamond painting, and then on Friday might be a mix of either a game night, or it might be me also working on the same painting or something else, depending on how much I can balance things between now and then. Let's see, Stash Dash will be over, so it'll be a little bit easier to do that. My plan is to try to get at least 2 more larger paintings done this year, and to be able to do that, I wanted to try to do that on stream, so that's why the Wednesday streams will become a thing again. Probably about 10 o'clock in the morning until whenever I finish the section, and then those will end up being the shorter stream. And I think on Friday nights we'll go from like 6:30 or 7 o'clock until like midnight or so, because NTI will be home from work the next day, so I don't have to worry about interrupting him. But also I think it'll be a nice either game night, or if I'm not in the mood, like I said, just working on something completely random. I still have my list of all the whips and the works in progress that I want to get done by the end of the year too. I should probably work on them, right? I don't even know how long I've been ranting and raving because I still have the towel from the shower on my head. But I have gotten about more than halfway through the row. I don't know if you can even see it. color correcting itself incorrectly. But anyway, I have the purple all done. I'm also up to the orange. I cannot wait. Each row is so long. But anyway, I'm going to get going. I will talk to you guys tomorrow or whenever. Bye, y'all.
Good morning, everyone. It obviously is Thursday. It is very, very early for me. It's like 19 after 7, as you saw there. I haven't even gotten my computer going yet, but I wanted to show you guys the progress that I've made on this pattern. I was going to try to block the patterning so that way the author, the designer of the pattern, doesn't get mad. But anyway, I'm 2 rows roughly into the red/pink, so the last color. I have, according to the pattern, I have, well, I'm on 149 out of 152 before the Pico bind off. Wish me luck, I have enough yarn. With the Pico bind off, I might end up just using, I have a cream color that I can use at the very end. I'm hoping I don't have to go into it, but just in case I have it. So anyway, I'm hoping to get the patterning done today. I don't know about the Pico bind off, but we'll see. Because the Pico bind off after over 700 odd stitches is going to be interesting to say the very least. But it'll be nice to have something off the needles this summer that I've been that I started and finished. So I did last night. Move bag. I did get to these last 2 sections as being done. I think I can get both of them done today too. We'll see. Like I said, crossing my fingers. Yesterday was a lot of Dreamlight before and after the gathering. Yeah. But I did do a lot of leveling of people up, so I'm calling that a win. I haven't had coffee yet, obviously. I haven't even gone down for the coffee, but I need to drink more water first. Anyway, for real, y'all. Hope you guys have a great week. Good day, whatever. Bye, y'all.
Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday morning, roughly about 8:30 in the morning. I'm actually planning on, once I get the vlog ready to go, which shouldn't be too long after I put this up, but yeah, little spoilers. I do tend to get everything ready to go on Saturdays. But anyway, once I get that up and going, I think I'm going to be listening to some music and working on this is a new painting. Literally got it in the mail a couple days ago, and I was like, oh yeah, right. 30 by 30s are not that big painting. And then I look and I'm like, no, it's only 23. I was like, okay, you know what? It's going to be a nice small painting I can do with time lapse. I think I'm going to do that today and probably over the course of tomorrow as well. But I think I've got it cut. Let's see if I got it cut right because it's one of my older pens. Yay! I did it. Okay, cool. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on this cutie most of the today. I'm thinking at least I can get 2 sections, if not the whole thing. It's nice and tiny, but I needed a break, I think, from the 30 by 40s that I've been working on. Like I said, after a while of really bad rendering on some of the paintings, I needed a break. I've told MDI this. I don't think he understands because he's only dealt with really badly rendered paintings. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to work on something that I want to work on. Make it cute. I don't know who I'm going to give it to, but yeah. If anyone that has actually ever won prizes from me over the past couple years wants it, just give me a holler in this video in the comments. First up, we'll get it. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, I'm going to get this started, but I'm also going to get the video started and all the other things. I don't really have much to say because I pretty much said it all on Tuesday. Sorry, y'all. I've been playing a lot of Dreamlight Valley though. So, yep. Anyway.